What's up? What's up? You know what's going on, man. It's Bezo803 on that social media. Here we are again with another exclusive Big Motion podcast interview. We got the big homie,
You already
C-Los
know
in the
it.
building.
Yeah.
What up, bro?
What's up, cuzzo?
So serious.
Man, you already know it.
Yeah, man. Where you get that name from? So serious.
Hey, man, just being serious about everything you do.
Mm.
Feel me?
Yeah.
Like, never taking no shorts. I mean, it's time for fun and laughter and all that shit right there, but at the same time,
Yeah.
you got to be serious. When it comes to business, and you know we from.
Yeah. You had any other names for the label before you settled on that one?
Man, I had all type of things. But see, you got to think, you going back in the crates.
Yeah.
So,
Word, that's what's up.
it's like Young Thugs Entertainment.
Who remember that?
Yeah, Game Spitters Entertainment.
Oh yeah, Game Spitters.
Yeah, we still Game
Oh man, you took it back with that Game Spitters,
Spitters.
bro.
Yeah, still a Game Spitter, but
Big
you know,
shout.
man,
Mm-hmm.
it just, working around and,
Yeah.
hey, man, when a higher being give you something, man, you run with it.
Yeah.
And when So Serious come to me, I be like, man, I can't do nothing else. That's why I tatted on my arm.
So serious for life, man.
Yeah, I gotta be that.
And no matter what, you always was pushing that brand from the rap to the clothing,
Man.
to the events, everything, man. So we already know you've been, working, going crazy, man. How do you balance it all, man? You do a lot of stuff, man. You be doing music, you do the clothing, you do events. You're a father, of course.
Yeah.
You do a lot, man.
I mean, I take it like every other stepping stone. Like, hey, I felt like God, the higher being, he put that in my position to win, to do this right here. So,
Yeah.
the things I do, he ain't gonna give you nothing you can't bear.
Yeah, definitely.
So I run with it.
Facts.
I just try to put in that work.
So you had a lot of examples of entrepreneurship coming up.
Nah, not necessarily. We came up in the damn early 90s and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
From a small town, but at the same time,
Yeah.
I seen a couple of people. I mean, I don't know if they want to be shout out or not, but big salute to them that was taking them steps to, the entrepreneurship. But yeah, I ran into some people.
So where did the drive come from, man? Where did the idea come from to say I need a label? Even though everybody kind of doing music, not so much back then, but I need to make it a label. I need to do it the right way. I need to make a clothing line. Where did that mindset come from?
Just studying the greats, man.
Yeah.
Hey, salute the greats, man, from Master P, Baby and Slim. I mean, saluting the greats that paved their way.
Yeah.
Man, saluting the South greats because, at one time, man, they ain't gave the South opportunity. I remember looking at them Source Awards back in the day when they say, when Andre 3000 says the South got something to say.
South got something to say, man.
I say, yeah, that's it.
That's big facts, man. And we started Big Motion Podcast because we wanted to cover all the greats from our area. Of course, we're gonna get to everybody else, and I got interviews that I want to do with the biggest of the biggest of the biggest, but we want to give everybody their flowers right here from our city, something that's around the area, South Carolina, that really put in work, really laid the groundwork. Because, we get a bad rep, sometimes, but we want to let people know people really around here have emotion, been doing
all the time,
doing big things, been leading by example. So for people that don't know, man, So Serious Records, C-Los in the building right now. You was one of the first artists that I seen personally that was putting out music that was packaged up like it come out of Walmart.
Yeah.
And this is when CDs was the main way to consume music.
Hey.
So coming from where we come from, how did you even have the mindset to do that? Because I remember back then, dudes take the marker and write on the blank, push that out there.
I ain't gonna perp. I ain't gonna hate on the marker on the CD because that's where I started from. But you got to think, I've been doing it so long. You talking about 98, 99. Been a young boy, but just realizing. Yeah. And life tribulations and lifetimes, it show you like and seeing other entrepreneurs do it, like, yo, if we want to do it, we got to market. We got to strategize and make the best. Make it look appealing to the audience.
Yeah.
First and foremost, we made it look appealing to the audience.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So that's the strategy, man. Make it look appealing to the audience. And me, I'm just a person with drive. I'm already a Taurus. I'm a bull. So anything I set my mind to, I'm a focus on it and make that shit happen.
That's major, man. I got to give you your flowers because, you know, today we got Instagram, we got YouTube, we got these podcasts. It's easy for artists if they pay attention and look at what other people doing that's winning. Back then, not so much. You might catch Rap City, you might, see somebody from afar, but for you to be able to know, hey, I'm a rap, but I'm also have my joint packaged up like it's coming out of Walmart, like it's coming out of Sam Goody, like it's coming out of, one of these big record stores. And also, you was booking buildings, having your own parties, packing it out. I remember I was there.
Yeah, man.
Like, what gave you the heart to even do that? Because even today, rappers won't do that.
Man, I ain't even gonna perk, man.
I ain't cut you off, but I ain't talking about go to a club that's already popping.
No.
Put your face. I'm talking about rent an empty building. You headlining. Pack it out. What gave you the know-how in the I guess the encouragement and the motivation to even do that, man?
I mean, just being around people, man, and seeing the drive in other people, but everybody don't have the same drive that you will have now. Mm-hmm. So at the same time, somebody got to take the leadership role. Me, I always been a leader. Yeah. Since a youngin'. So I just took the leadership role and like putting shit together, putting venues together, bringing artists together, just trying to make sure we all win. Because what people fail to realize, man, in order to win, we all got to win.
Yeah, you're right.
It's enough money out there for everybody.
Nothing great was done alone.
Nah.
Yeah, man. That's dope, man. And for you to even, get to a place where you push the clothesline out there, merch. Yeah. I feel like it was ahead of your time, man, because, you got artists now don't got no merch.
Yeah, but see, that come from studying. See, people fail to realize, man, everything come with time, and at the same time, studying, just like we was in school. The same way you study your books and all that right there, you got to study what the industry wants. If you don't study.
Yeah. I remember coming to the spot. We ain't going to say where at or how at. Yeah. T-shirts hanging everywhere, drying. Yeah. You sliding. You got the screen in there. You going crazy.
Man, it don't matter because I'm not afraid to put myself out there like that there.
But that's smart, man. Like, I always loved the way you think because you could have easily went to Zebra or whoever.
Yeah,
You got the screen. Anybody don't know about screen printing. This man got the screen in there. Yeah. He pressing them himself.
Yeah.
And this before everybody was doing T-shirts and all that.
Cut out the middleman. That's where I was at. But hey, it do come with a lot of extra things that with it. So you would want a middleman in the picture if you doing
yeah. Got you. I just always admired that about you, man. You always was on to the next, and that's innovative people always win. Because when everybody get on that, we already on something else. We done did that and flourishing. So, man, we got to big that up, though. CeeLos in the building, man. So Serious Records.
You already know it. Hey, for the newcomers, they know me as OG Los now.
OG Los.
But not for a gangbanger now. Yeah. Original game spitter.
Yeah, original game spitter.
Yeah, Los.
Man, big shout to the game spitters, man. Y'all used to be like 100 deep.
Hey, man, that was a blessing, man. I mean, salute all my brothers out there, man.
Yeah.
And mob with us and stuff, man. That just was a blessing, man. Being able to put people in a position to win.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. I even showing people another opportunity of life. Like, we can win in this situation.
Yeah.
How focused we is, that's the key to everything.
Right, man. Man, we just want to, let the people know real quick what was going on if they didn't know. But at the same time, you still working, you still here. So let's just give them some backstory on who you are, where you from, and then we'll get into what you got going on now, man. So we already know OG Los in the building.
Yeah, man.
Where you originally from, man?
Man, I'm originally from Colebrook, man.
Cold Road.
Man, if you know that from Pinewood to Cold Road. Yeah, little
something
section in there.
SC, Westfield vibes.
Yeah.
What was it like coming up out there, man, as a youngin'?
Man, my people had a club back then, back in the day, called Illusion Club and shit. They even had the, you already know my people, the Ballads.
Yeah. Big shout out to the Ballads.
Yeah, salute to the Ballad side of my family.
Family.
Man, we was farming over 300 acres out there and stuff. Well, the family was and stuff. They had gas tanks and all for, back then it was called the colored sections and all that. They had the gas tanks and all, but, things came about.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that's where it started from, man, just being able, my mother bringing me in the club early in the day, listening to all the music and stuff like that. Father passed at 6, so raised by a mother.
Gotcha.
You can't say a woman can't do it. She can make it happen.
Big shout out to the ladies out there, man.
Yeah, man.
Love all the mothers out there, man.
Yeah, man.
So, a lot of, when we coming from the Sumter area, you would hear people say, we downtown right now.
Yeah.
Where you was at, that's uptown, that's the country, that's whatever.
Country,
y'all to say, man, y'all downtown boys, man. Y'all. Yeah. So what was it like coming up out there in the country, man? What type of morals and values, you feel like that you got instilled with from, coming from out there?
Outside, man. We was outside. But see, I had the blessing to have people from the city. Well, my mother's sisters, they moved around and stuff.
Yeah.
So you got people. I got cousins from the city, and I got cousins from the country.
Yeah.
We go in there hiking in the woods and stuff, doing things like that right there, fishing and all. But at the same time, we go uptown. Bates Gym open on the summer. Hey, remember Bates Pool?
Yeah. Big shout Bates Middle.
Hey, big shouts out to Bates Middle,
man. That's legendary.
That was love back in the day, man. To go to that big pool.
Oh yeah,
there,
packed out, man. Southside packed out, man. It's love.
Salute.
Man, and after, as you came into a teenager, what was you into, man? What you had going on, man? Any sports?
I played sports, man. My 9th grade year when I got to high school, I've been a starting point guard for Lakewood High School and stuff.
Talk about it.
Yeah, 1999.
Yeah. Lakewood Homecoming is tomorrow.
I've been the starting point guard and the starting quarterback for Lakewood High School my 9th grade year.
You were nice with it.
I was nice with it. But me, I ain't gonna lie, I made some bad steps in life though, man. I was looking at, if you know about the late 90s and stuff like that, I chose to make bad decisions and stuff. So, I ended up in DJJ.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I was 15 years old. But,
still here, man.
Yeah. They saw that.
We telling the story. We telling the story, man, because, you always was shaking back. You always was like leading the way, man. You never missed a step, no matter what happened.
But the time showed me that though. Like I think God, God Almighty. I think He showed me that at that time. Like you moving a little too fast. Let me show you something.
Yeah.
So with me going to DJJ back then in 01 and stuff like that, right? That brought me to where I was at to be able to make an album, to do everything I need to do. To understand the king in me. Because we all got kings in ourselves.
Facts, man. I remember, man, going out to your spot, man, and you had the studio out there.
Yeah, man.
Oh man, it was you probably can't get a verse because everybody trying to get in the booth.
Man, listen, there was so much hungry young brothers out
30 dudes in the spot. Everybody trying to run the beat. Everybody trying to get a verse.
Yeah, man. That shit was a blessing, man. Just bringing everybody together. That's
we
my
never
thing.
Seen nothing like that.
Yeah, man. That's my thing, man.
Like we had a couple studios where you could pay and go in there. But I'm talking, we just hanging out.
Yeah.
Put the beat on.
Yeah.
Go in there. You got a verse? You ready? Go.
Let's get it.
It might come out, might don't. But that was legendary times, man. If anybody was there, y'all remember, man. That's why I say this, no matter who made it or who didn't, that was something that can open somebody's eyes and gave somebody something to do during that season. I'm going to hang out at the studio. Could have been doing a million other things, but I'm at the studio. I'm recording today. And I don't think you was charging nobody.
I wasn't charging. I was basically giving people opportunity.
And that was love, man.
Because that's the type of person I am, man. If I see it in you, man, Just like I been see it in you, cuz, and shit like that right there, man. If I see it in you, man, I want you to win.
Yeah.
So the only thing I can do is give you the opportunity to win.
Yeah, man.
I'm not trying to be better than nobody else. I'm just trying to, level the playing field and realize that, the same opportunities anybody else have, he got them. Yeah. If I can give it to you, I'm going to give it to you.
That's love, man. That's love, man. Keep doing your thing. So, let's talk music real quick, man.
Okay.
Let's talk music. Let's talk music. So what was like the first song, whether it was hip hop, whether it was R&B, what was the first song where you was like, you fell in love with music? Your mom could have been cooking on a Saturday morning. She had a certain record playing, or you went to the club and you heard a certain record.
Honestly, I'm going to be real with you, man. Man, this is back in the day, man. Keith Sweat make me feel.
Oh, man. What song? Any particular song?
I mean, being that my father had passed early and stuff in my life, like my mother had a video, back then it was cassette tapes.
Yeah. The big joint.
Yeah, you got to hold on. Yeah. So, Keith Sweat, and when I see him and my mother dancing together, that shit made me fall in love with music, man.
That's love, man. That's love, man.
That shit just made me just how he could have touched a soul.
Yeah. Big shout Keith Sweat, man. Still touring today, man. So talking hip hop, what was the first rap record you was like, yo, that's hard, man?
Man, Wu-Tang, man.
Ooh,
man.
Ooh.
See, you got to think I got cousins uptown and stuff like that. They're a little older than me, but I always had the mob with them.
Yeah.
So, cuz, that's how I started rapping. He was already with SOP and stuff back in the day.
SOP.
Shout out Cut Raw in the building and stuff. SOP. So I'm listening to them boys go at it. I'm just like, I got it. I got to work on my craft and stuff.
SOP, man. You took it back, bro. Like, I remember being legit, being young, man.
Yeah.
Coming up in something from the Red Bay to the north, and you would see SOP spray painted everywhere.
That's what I'm talking about.
Everywhere. Them boys was tagging everything, man.
Man, and that was the dope group. And me being able to go to that Wu-Tang concert back in the day, 1997, I want to say.
At the exhibition center.
That's it.
Civic Center now.
Yeah, man. I was a young
that.
Man, that made me fall in love with hip-hop. I was like, yo, to see my cousin up there, not him, but you got Method Man, you got all them boys coming up there after the fact. I was like, yo, this is my calling here.
Yeah, man. Hey, I remember, man, they had the flyer was yellow and red.
Yeah.
Man, and my dad was like, yo, Wu-Tang coming to town, and they said Method Man gonna be at the mall signing autographs. So I get to Jasmine Mall, the line all the way out the building.
Yeah.
And this before the internet, this is for all that. So
all that.
We this is real fanned out vibes.
Yeah,
like everybody fans. There. We got our marker ready. I got the joint.
Yo, you ain't even got to do that.
Yeah. I mean, I forgot what music store that was.
Camelot.
Oh man. So the line out the building, they got the speakers, Wu-Tang. So we like, yo, he here yet? I'm talking about hours going by. By the time I got to the front of the line, I think Method Man was gone. Master Killer was there.
Yeah.
I got his autograph. I was happy though.
Yeah, but Master Killer people from down
there. Definitely. Big shot Master Killer.
Yeah, salute.
Man, legendary times, man.
Yeah, man.
So after that, man, you picked the pen up.
Man, I picked the pen up, man, and I started going. I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't that hot at first. I wasn't that hot at first. I was trying to emulate other people. So I didn't find my style then.
Yeah.
But I mean, gradually growing and stuff, you find your style.
Yeah. You gotta keep recording, man. So
yeah.
So when was the moment where you was like, okay, I got something? You was freestyling in the cypher. You recorded something. When was that time when you said, yo, okay, I found it now?
9th grade year in school, we used to have the freestyle battles in the middle. Shout out Lakewood High School, man. I'm class 03. We 20 years out, man.
Yeah. Big shout out Lakewood. Homecoming tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm DJing. You know what we doing. Big shout out Brandon Brooks. Janisha, the whole 2001 for booking me, is going up crazy tomorrow.
So they had a whole cipher going on in the damn, in the commissary.
Yeah. Legendary times.
So I'm like, bam, I done work up about 5 freestyles and stuff like, back then about 5 writing stuff, man. I came up with something. I hit them with, and the only thing they could do is say, man, you got to keep going, man. You got a voice for this.
Yeah.
Even before my voice got deep as it is now. But they be like, you got a voice for it. Boy. You got it. And they motivated me to keep going, man. Shout out to all the brothers out there.
Facts, man. And the crazy thing about, because, we had the ciphers in the cafeteria back then and at the bus stop.
Yeah.
Back then, everybody wasn't trying to rap.
No.
So if
it was
you
just a selected few.
It was a selected few. So if you was nice, they used to be like draw drop, like, yo, he nice.
And they gonna let you know. Yeah. And the older brothers did let us know, like, oh, you got it. You got something.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Man, that's love, man. So when was it? When did you say, okay, I got something, I need to go to the booth, I need to record something?
Shit, yeah, like 2000. Like 2000, we used to go to Manny, man. Shout out to Mark One, man. God bless his soul, man. He had the studio back in the day in Village St. Clair, man.
Yeah.
And we used to vibe up there, man, with the brothers and stuff like that. Right there, we've been in Manny.
That's in power, you know that.
Yeah, so
that's love, man.
So we was just like, we was vibing, and damn, we met each other, and then we just start vibing. We had our little group, the Young Thugs and stuff. To the brother, Kevin Care for, the brothers on. He said, man, I'm going to give y'all that group, the Young Thugs. Y'all got something to say. Now, he gave me a lot of inspiration because he used to have all this stuff in the tablet. He had album after album after album. I was like, yo, in order to do this, I got to be able to be pre-prepared for this right here. I got to go ahead and have all my stuff.
Yeah.
Ready.
Everybody writing back then.
Yeah, that was right. I still write on the paper sometimes.
We wasn't coming off the top and punching and all that back then.
I'm going to drop that verse. Once that verse come, I need about 1 or 2 takes. Hey, man, let me ad-lib or do what I got to do. It's over with.
It's over with, man.
Yeah.
Man, and like I said, we just painting the picture, giving people some backdrop because, you did a lot of great legendary things, but, we got to always say, show people where you came from.
Yeah, man.
And so they can know, nothing was overnight. You still here, you still thriving. Right. Even got the events going crazy. So what's the status on that, man? I know you had a lot of events. I know you had one that everybody know about. The biggest event out there, the Roy's. Yeah, and had the live band, artists performing, festival in the field. It was crazy. Talk about what made you, fast forward to, you're doing music, you're doing the clothing line. Now you're going to do, you're doing your own concerts. Now you're going to do community events.
I mean, when you think about it, it's just being smart about the situation. Like everything, we evolve. Yeah. Life evolves. So at the same time, I still do music, but I'm still putting my hands in every other piece of the puzzle I need to win, because it's no end to success. I mean, you got to keep growing. You got to keep growing.
Definitely, man. And you always was, entrepreneur, doing a lot of great things, man. Even jumping into the real estate game. That's something I admire about you as well. Being in the real estate game. So what made, a lot of people doing a lot of different things, and nothing wrong with that. But we all know people get rich the quickest from real estate.
Yeah, real estate is
what made you, what gave you the know-how to say, I need to jump into real estate?
I mean, I ain't even gonna lie. Just thinking with my own mind and realizing, like, land. One thing that's not gonna go no way, that don't devalue, is land. Buy a vehicle today, next week, the value down on it.
Yeah.
Land, the value don't never change. So, and just investing in stuff, man.
Yeah. That's love, man. Man, what advice you got for any brothers out there, man, that, like you gifted, so stuff just come to you, So what about the brothers out there that they trying to figure it out? They might be in the streets. They trying to rap. They trying to do this. What kind of advice you give to them, man?
Hey, I mean, if you're passionate about the rap, I would say definitely stay into it, but don't keep your mind closed just for rap, because God grant us with a bunch of gifts, not just one.
Yeah.
So you got to weigh your options too. You still can rap, Cause I still rap, but at the same time, I'm not looking for that to make me a meal today or tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because if I'm making this right here on another job, I got another gig out here.
Yeah. Certainly, man.
Just stay focused, man, and don't let nobody down. Tell you can't do it, because that's the worst thing. Like me as a person, I never let nobody say I couldn't do nothing. When they tell me that been my motivation to do it.
Facts. I love when they say I can't do something.
When you say I can't do it, guess what I'm gonna do?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get out there and show you I can.
Yeah, man. I know you're a full-time, father, man. So big shout out to that.
Salute.
How did that change your life, man? You always doing something with the kids, from sports, all type of vibe, taking the girls out.
It just opened my eyes. It just opened my eyes to more things that a higher being want me to see and stuff right now, though. So I'm full-time father over a year and a half right now. I gotta wake you up to go to school. I gotta fix you breakfast, make sure your meal cooked every day.
Every day, man.
It's a blessing, man.
Yeah, man. I have my sons for a few hours or maybe overnight, and I be like, God damn.
Hey, it's a blessing. So
salute to you, brother.
it just show you, and then it help you find out other avenues you can get into and still be as vocal with your kids,
right.
you need to be, like.
Yeah. I love it, man. That's big right there, man. That's big right there, man. That's love. So. What would you say your greatest accomplishment? I know your kids, but as far as business wise, so far, man. I know you got so much more work to do, but if you had to pick one or two, man, what was some classic, accomplishment, greatest accomplishment you would say, man, that you was like when you did it, you was like, man, I did that right there, man.
I mean, it's still flourishing. It's a flower. It's a it's a butterfly in a cocoon, still a South Cac movement. Just letting people know.
South Cac movement.
Just letting people know that we need to come together as a unit to win out here in this world. Like the movement, just showing people like we can't be selfish no more. I think the movement is, besides my kids, I mean, kids foremost.
Yeah.
And everything, my land and all that, but the movement.
Yeah,
just pushing.
South Cac movement. You always is carrying that flag, man, and letting people know, man, we got to come together, and I think it's coming. I think it's happening, man. You see a lot of collaborations happening, and with different people, black people, our people now, man. So we got to just keep pushing togetherness, man. That's why I started the podcast, so I can build with people, talk with people, meet different people. And one thing I noticed about you from ever since I knew you, man. You know everybody. Everybody know you. Man. I'm talking about not even just in something. I'm talking about anywhere. So where does that come from?
Man, just being a good person, man.
Yeah.
Hey.
Before social media now.
Yeah, before social media. Like I don't take people, like, just because you have something, I treat you better than somebody. I treat the same person with $1 the same way I treat a person with $1 million.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna change my aspect on how I look at you until you show me different. And just being a good person to people. And that it get represented.
Yeah. Got you, man. 'Cause I noticed that, man. No matter where you go, somebody know you or you know somebody. And I've seen where you have you've brought people to the city that probably would have never been here. I mean, that's
a part of life.
Yeah.
Man. We supposed to do that, man. Hey.
Yeah, man.
Hey, pay it forward. People fail to realize, though, that's the strongest statement I can say. Pay it forward, man. If you got something, man, show other people the way. And then at the same time, man, treat everybody the same way accordingly, the way you want to be treated.
Facts, man. So what can we expect from you moving forward? Yeah, man. So we in the fourth quarter of 2023 right now. We're moving into 2024. I know you cooking up something, man. What can we expect from you? Any events, any music, any clothing, anything else that we need to know about?
Oh yeah. It's definitely a lot of stuff on the back burner, man. But hey, it's not the back burner. I mean, I'm cooking up. I'm probably about 14, 16 tracks in right now and just cooking up good music. Seeing what I'm going to do with it and stuff like that. I mean, you already know.
Love, man. So,
all right, we working on we got a spot, New Illusions Bar and Grill, coming soon. That's gonna be in like the midway of 2024 and stuff like that.
Yeah, big shout.
Yeah, you already know.
Okay.
New Illusions.
New Illusions. Hey, we got the exclusive right here, New Illusions, man. It's gonna be in the city.
Y'all been hearing about it. I'm gonna give you. Yeah, it ain't gonna be in the city limits, but
that's even better.
Yeah.
That's even better, man. That's love, man. We need that. We need. There's nowhere to go right now, man.
And to push more artists, man, and to help motivate more artists to win out here, man. So I'm out here. You know, we working, man. If you want to work, let's work, man.
We're looking forward to it, man. When you get, artists on the team, or you want to come back, talk about, the grand opening.
Oh, yeah.
You're always welcome to come through, man. You a Big Motion all-star. We got a legend in the building right now, man. OG Low, C-Low, So Serious, Game Spitters, Wedgefield, all that good stuff, man. Plug your social media real quick.
Man, if you want to get at me, holler at me on Instagram at OG_Los85. You want to holler at me on what it is, Snapchat. Holler at OG Los South Cat. Hey, social media sites like that right there, the government, you already know it, for the people who know and stuff like that. But OG Los, man.
Word,
Look the name up. If you
look him up, follow him. You got a lot of things going on. Big Motion, SC Legend, something to the Wedgefield Legend. Still doing his thing, still working. I appreciate you was taking the time to come by, man. It's all love. We're going to keep doing what we're doing, man. Big Motion Podcast. I go by the name of Bezo803 on that social media. OG Los.
You already know it.
In the building. We out, y'all. One.
We working.
Luke.